Well, good evening, folks, and welcome to another session of our Astral Avenue Magdalena Blues. I am your Dungeon Master this evening, Dungeon Mister, joined by our wonderful players today.
Hi, Twitch.
Yo.
Hello.
But not just Twitch, the entire internet.
The entire internet.
All of it.
Hello.
The
world.
YouTubes,
Wow.
I don't get the other things, but you know.
The TikToks?
Yeah,
TikTok,
whew,
the
right over my
the
head.
X's.
I
Yeah.
don't like some of them, and I'll let them figure out who they are.
Yeah, though they know who they are, yeah.
Sort
They
it
know
out
what they
amongst
did.
yourselves.
But we are unfortunately down a Louise this evening, so he will remain on ship for now.
Hope you feel better.
Hope you feel better.
You feel better, man.
But before we get into on the ship or whatever, before we get into what's going to happen this time, let's talk a little less actually about what happened last time and just kind of get on with the show as it is. So I always start with, last time I'm doing something a little different. We're fast forwarding a little bit. After the ordeal with space clowns aboard Miss Valley's ship, she explained that she was simply on a routine delivery when the clowns showed up. Of course, she thanked you guys profusely and agreed to head to Bud's Hub with you all so she could do necessary repairs on her vessel and crew. And, well, there was safety in numbers, especially when clowns are about. But about a week or so later, we now find ourselves arriving at the group's destination, looking to find answers about the Kurgenfly Swarm's whereabouts. Bub's Hub. A mass of floating debris gathered around an asteroid, making the semblance of a space station floating within the astral sea more like a city or a town than a space station or an asteroid. Mostly parts of wrecked astral-faring vessels make up this place, but a palace-like structure kind of resting near the center at the top. As Magdalena and Miss Valley's ship kind of start docking, you can see that the place is pretty bustling for being its size. Several spell-jamming vehicles are also docked nearby all around, from vessels that look like wasps to the more traditional galleon. One of them sticks out in particular, though, a nautiloid. An often and rightly feared mind flayer's vessel that's easily twice as big as any other ship docked here. But you guys are getting ready to depart into the hub proper, getting ready on your ship. You would hear a knock on your cargo bay doors.
Okay, Ember, open it up.
Can I ask who it is first?
You have to actually go open it. It's not something that is controlled by the helm. It's a manual operation.
Tobias, go get that door, please.
Yeah,
Go
I
on now.
got you, man. I'm gonna go get the door.
I'll walk over with him.
Yeah. As you get to the door, opening up, you would see Miss Valley there with one of her partially repaired automaton autognomes accompanying her, that small gnomish form you've seen before, wizardly dressing with a certain fashion sense. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks again. It was a real, thanks for helping me get here at least. I don't know what I could have done without you. But I just got a notice that they're locking down all of the ships. No one's allowed to leave. I'm sure that you'll get a notice too. I was just quicker on unloading and getting off.
Well, I guess until we get our notice, we can do what we want to do.
Oh, of course.
What's the notice from? Who's the notice from?
Oh, from the Bubs.
Okay.
But yeah, I just thought you should know it, and also just wanted to say thanks. I'm gonna be here a while doing some repairs anyways, so I wasn't too worried about the notice.
Does the notice say why they're locking it down?
Oh yeah, they said someone escaped something or another. I didn't
Escape
pay
from
too
where?
much attention.
Oh.
Well, they just
Oh.
said, they'll let people know when they can leave. Just gotta lock down the helm. As she's kind of talking, you can see someone starting to approach your vessel. It'd be a burly... we're gonna say... burly orc figure. Kind of with like a kerchief around his neck. No shirt on. Very muscular. And like hairy chest. Like probably too much hair on his chest. And just like baggy pants. Walking on over. Oh, and Miss Valley kind of shies away as the orc
Bye.
approaches. Kind of grayish green skin. Bye.
Well, hey.
What's your business?
Looking for information.
I'm just
We're
fucking
actually
with you.
headed
I don't
over-
care what your business is.
Oh. Well, then why did you pretend like you did?
Yeah, it seemed like you cared.
Oh, to get
I
you
thought
into
you cared for a
conversation. So, here's the deal. Run this side of the docks here. Need you lock down your spelljamming helm. There's an escaped individual of some important danger. Don't want him getting off. So we need you to lock down your ship.
You tell us who
Oh.
it is.
Yeah.
Well, I could tell you.
Report if we see him.
Could you describe them as well?
Yes,
Yeah,
of course, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, Bubs is looking for him. As, what's that little fucker's name? Thomas Tiddly Taffer.
What a
Thomas
name.
Tiddly Taffer.
I think he might actually be Tomas.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tiddly Taffer?
Yeah,
After-
Tomas Tiddly
Oh,
Taffer.
boy.
Is there a reward for him?
Oh, yeah, of course. 5,000 dead. 500 alive. Preferably dead.
More dead than alive. Okay.
That's
Got a
interesting.
wanted
Usually
poster
those
with
are
it?
kind of reversed, but okay.
Hey, he's a frog folk. I think he's a bullywog or something. Though he's got a pair of little small horns, what rumor says.
What?
What
He has
you
a
do?
small.
Horns, like right up there on your head.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You said
horns,
he
not
stole
like-
something?
Well, I didn't say that.
Oh.
He
Okay.
escaped.
So we have description. What's he wanted for?
Because Bubs wants him.
Yeah, makes sense. Frog person, keep an eye out. Good reward. Make sure he's dead when we bring him in. Got it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Is he like? Does he have any known hangouts? Any known associates?
Do I look like the kind of guy who would know that? I watch the docks. I haven't
Yeah.
seen him on the docks. That's what I
You
do
see the
here.
comings and goings. You
He
see the
hasn't-
comings and goings.
He hasn't been on the docks.
Okay, well, there you go. Thank
I'm
you.
looking out for frog folk.
Okay.
I ain't seen none. Lock down your ship. You're liable to escape.
All right.
Somewhere on the hub. You keep an eye out.
Ember, lock it down. You can take lots of naps now.
Where?
Okay.
You hear a bunch of like scratching somewhere. And like probably some glass shattering.
What was that? She
I don't know.
okay?
Should be fine.
Okay.
She's a cat.
What if it's the polywog? We need to go back there and check. What if he's already on the boat?
Right.
Bullywug.
Leave you to it. Just give you a fair warning. If you take off without notice, we will shoot down your ship.
All right. We don't want that.
So how long is this in effect for? Like until Thomas Tiddlywinks is found and what?
Oh, yeah. It did.
Dead. So that could be what? Days? Weeks?
Hours, even. Months.
Oh no. Well,
Indeterminate amount of time.
that's no good.
Got to show you the picture.
All right.
And it was Tittle-Taffer. Tiddly-Taffer.
Yeah, tiddly taffer.
Yeah, that's about right.
Your name.
Okay. Well, appreciate it. Thank you much. I think we should get a drink.
Got nothing better to do. Can't leave.
Well, there is something better to do. I can take you to one of the best archives I've ever seen in my entire life. One of the largest. It was big.
The orc's already just walking off, like.
Yeah, we're
God,
just
I ain't got
talking
time
at
for
this
this shit.
point. Well, money to be had, possibly.
We could always use it.
I mean,
As
what
long
if-
as we kill this one man with no questions asked?
Yeah, but like, what if he's like a? What if you know, there's corrupt forces at play, and really he's a good guy, and you know, we don't know what he did.
I mean, we're not technically. I guess we are technically killing him.
Yeah, I didn't really sign on
Who
to
cares?
be bounty hunter.
Oh, that's our main occupation.
That's y'all's main occupation.
You're
but
me.
I'm-
Yeah, I'm a doctor. Okay.
Yeah, it's a member of the Federation. I can't really moonlight as being right. Just
Looking around,
just
yeah.
As
No,
a member
you're
of the
not.
you know what, you know who can't really be one of those. Kind of frowned upon.
Yeah.
Moonlighting and all that. We have policies against that.
I think your dad would find out too, which wouldn't be too good. So
Is you know who you?
You know, yeah, in that situation, you know who was me.
oh, I
And
thought
he's
it
not
was
my
your
dad, or my brother, or my uncle.
He is.
He's all three now?
Stepdad. You don't have to call him dad. It's fine.
You know what? That's probably the closest that you've been. I have a tumultuous relationship with him.
It's your mom's
Your-
boyfriend. Okay.
Benefactor.
All right.
He's
So,
not your real dad.
you guys want to get a drink first?
I'm not going to call
or
him
do you
that,
wanna
even if
do-
there's a fire.
Not even if there's a fire.
You guys feel like getting a drink, or do you want to go see Flows and Rex the Finder? The whole reason we came here.
I guess we should do your thing, the thing that you wanted to do.
Which
Yeah.
one puts us further away from the killing for money?
Probably.
Probably Flows and
Well-
Rex, because the bar will probably be good information to find out where this guy's at.
Let's do
Good
that
thing.
one.
They're right
Flaws.
next to each other.
Flaws and Rex. Not O.
Flaws and Rex. Flaws and Rex the Finder.
Flaws.
It's Flaws and Rex. You're really going to like this guy. He was super nice.
Sure.
Go meet this nice guy.
All right. So as you guys leave, you will hear a slight cough come from within the ship. Oh, do not worry about me. I will watch the ship while you are away. I am so tired.
That's good. That's good, buddy. Sell some of the inventory, too.
What?
God, you sound terrible.
Get some
Hey.
rest.
Something in my throat. From Luis.
Hope
A
you get
frog,
feeling better.
maybe?
Huh? Frog in your throat.
We'll bring you back some of the special cough medicine they have here.
Don't eat any of the poo babies while we're gone.
Mm-mm.
They're almost ready, though.
Almost, not yet.
All right, let's go.
As you can see Miss Valley kind of attending to her ship as the pair of autonomes are... As she parked right next to you guys on the dock, which is that kind of sprawling exterior, which is just like you can park anywhere, essentially, along the edge of this kind of almost circular flat platform up top with some buildings sparse throughout and that kind of palace of a ship nearby. I would say both Oblate and Tobias. Actually, Oblate, you would notice it because of your perception and knowledge. Two things. The nautiloid vessel has a familiar flag on it of a kind of magenta and almost crimson flag with a brain on it, with a cross through it, and it has like a negative before it.
Was-
What I mean, it
You
just
pointed it
looks
out.
familiar. Or do I actually know what it's for?
You would know that belongs to an individual named Odros, the Mindful.
That's not great.
The second thing you would notice is one of these smaller strike ships, similar to Miss Valley's, but more decorated and plenty of weapons aboard, is flying a flag of Chiron's sword.
What's Chiron's sword?
That's your
That's
mercenary group.
us.
I know. I'm just messing.
Fair enough. It's been a while since it's
Good
come out.
one.
About 350.
Oh, well, maybe we should check in, see how they're doing.
Did
See if they got
Oblate,
any of the rope.
Oblate tell Tobias?
I didn't.
that's a
I
good
thought he
point.
noticed also.
No.
Oh, hey man,
Oblate, you're
check it
first to
out.
notice. There you go.
That's,
Oh,
if it might be Captain, maybe he might be on there.
Da-
He might yell at us.
yeah,
Who
but they
knows?
might know some stuff about what's going on if they've been here a little bit. I think it's worthwhile stopping and saying hi.
What was the last interaction you had with your captain? It's been a while since you talked to him, huh?
Yeah, he told us to just keep making money.
About a month and a
So
half.
it was
Oh.
like
Keep
a
taking
year
your
ago.
notes.
So we haven't been doing that, have we?
We've tried,
I mean, we make it, but then we lose it as soon as we make it.
or we do jobs out of the goodness of our heart, never get paid.
We're sustaining.
Yeah. I don't think Captain would be here anyways. He usually is on that Starmoth thing.
Yeah, you would know
Yeah, let's
that
go.
this is one of the other two vessels in your quote-unquote fleet of your mercenary group.
Well, I mean, let's go see if they got the rub, and then we'll go from there. I mean, it's right here. Might as well. And don't go anywhere near that ship that looks like the Nautiloid. Guys, just a heads up. That's not good for us.
He's very mindful.
Of other people's minds, yes. He's one of them brain.
But I would say,
brain
Oblate,
eaters.
you would notice for sure, like, outside of that vessel would be, like, two... They're still alive, but kind of, like, have the posture of a zombie almost. Like, Gith Yankee, as well as a drow. Just kind of hanging out outside of it. Just you
Wow.
know.
Yeah, just to avoid that ship.
But other than that, you would see all sorts of people around here. Like, you name it. Orcs, obviously orcs. The occasional gnome, halfling, plenty of humans, the few hare folk, elves, probably less so on the elf side. But all manner of folk. Gith Sarai, Gith Yankee, the occasional tiefling or otherworldly looking creatures. It's definitely a hub where people are, just wandering around, it looks like right now. At least on the docks.
You guys good with going to check it in with Chiron's sword? See if they can know anything? What's going on? They might be after the bounty, too.
True.
Maybe.
Which
not.
means that we should not let them know that we're here, so they don't try to find it before we do. I mean, I'm down for whatever. It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, but we can work together and split it with them.
I don't want to split that money.
Well, yeah, but half
that
of
means less to split
5,000 is
between
better
us.
than 0 of 5,000.
I haven't known many mercenary groups in my day, though. be open to splitting the money. It's more like kind of eliminate your competition and take it all for yourself.
But I mean, technically,
Oh, no,
we're
we're
the
in-
same. We're in Chiron
Right.
Sword.
You're the
It's the
same
same.
Yeah.
group.
Same group. I just don't want to have to split it with them.
Do you think there's anybody you know on there? Like, not the captain, but like other people you worked with?
Oh, probably.
Maybe.
I mean, it could be Asp, maybe Vale or Paragon. Don't really know,
Those
but
are names. Okay.
they are names.
Hmm.
They are characters.
All right. Can't wait. Find out.
Let's go find out. I mean, what's the worst that happens? They're like, hey, you know, we're gonna split it, or they'll be like, here for a different reason.
They
True.
attack us and try and kill us.
No, they're friends.
You asked what the worst that could happen is.
Thank you, Aethel.
I mean, they
Yes.
could not recognize us. We don't have a flag.
You don't have like a pin or like a little
Got a secret handshake or something?
What is
right.
Badge.
what does Chiron's sword flag look like?
Well, it's got Chiron there,
Mm-hmm,
and then
And
his
the
sword.
sword.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like a picture of a person, or is this a planet? Or is this...
Tobias, you
it's-
came up with a name. You should come up with a flag too.
So Chiron's sword would look like a series of stars that form into a sword.
Oh,
it's like a constellation.
It's a
of a sword?
constellation.
Mhm.
Space sword. Got it.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Constellation of a sword.
I
Yeah.
dig it.
Fair enough. So you guys head over to that ship or no? Or you go wandering the
I
streets?
want to. I want
Let's
to
do it.
while we're here. I mean, we're going to be
Um,
here a little while.
Maybe they have an initiation tattoo. They
I
got
would
short
ask-
constellation tattoos.
Before we get too far from Miss Valley, I would give her the paperwork I wanted to give her a couple sessions ago.
She will happily. You could have easily have given her the paperwork
Perfect.
previously. She's just fixing her ship. She's like, oh yeah, it'll take a while, but we'll get it done.
We'll deliver it.
I want to go say hi. What if it's a couple of the people we know?
Yeah, what if
Okay.
it's Asp or Paragon or
Vale,
Oh,
maybe
oh,
Rags. Who
Vale.
knows?
Rex?
You think Rags is here?
What about Riches?
Could be. There's no riches.
No.
Or the
Well,
He
captain.
always lives it.
How many people are in your group?
Captain's got like 20 on his ship.
I mean, there's like
20 on his ship?
6 main characters, maybe. I don't know.
I was going to say 20? Name them all.
20 of them.
Name 20 people right now.
Thomas, Jim, John, James,
There's a Jim
Lisa.
Oh, he has-
and a James?
He has the one without the cool names on his ship.
No, those are because those are the background guys.
You're right.
They didn't earn nicknames yet. That's just their names.
They're the red shirts.
I
He's
would say
Thomas,
you
that's
would
James.
notice at the front of this Shrike ship, instead of the standard point, because they're good for ramming with like a piercing point, this one has a wide and sharp cat paw at the front of it. And you would recognize this as Hera Starpaw's vessel.
It's Hera?
I don't know that character. It could be
I was
Hera.
gonna- I was gonna say, you don't just get to go and say, oh, it's Hera. That wasn't on the list of names.
No,
Why-
didn't see that coming.
I mean,
It's Jimothy. Oh,
Line.
Jimothy?
Line.
Oh, Timothy.
listen,
Get
Jonathan.
a script.
Let's go say hi to Hera.
Look, he's got a
Let's
script
go.
he's got to follow. He knows who this is, even though we don't
Yeah.
know.
We don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Well, what else do we have to do? We're locked down, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Fair
we're in
enough.
lockdown.
You guys go waltz over to the vessel, and you can see a few people with similar kind of kerchiefs that the orc had wandering around the place, the entire boardwalk, kind of. It's this sprawl that is the top layer. People are offloading and uploading things onto their vessels, although much less so than you would expect at this place, probably because everyone is locked down, so there's no hurry on doing any of these tasks. But yeah, arriving at the Shrike ship, you can see that I don't know. Give me two of those names. Who do you want to be here?
Is it Rags? Is Rags
Yeah,
here?
Rags
I
is
hope
here.
so.
What is Rags? Who is Rags?
He's a Maringon.
So yeah,
The hair
Rags the hair folk is washing the outside of the star pod.
Rags, you old scoundrel. What have you been up to?
Kind of looks over. Shit. Tobias?
Yeah.
Oblate?
Can't forget
She's
about
just
me,
like
right?
a messy, kind of flop-eared, like greasy, wet, slicked back kind of hair. What are y'all doing here?
Came to Bub's Hub to get some information. Then they told us we're on lockdown.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're here. We're after this frog folk or something. Captain making me do some washing down.
Captain about?
She might be. She might be taking a little cat nap.
Oh, I know how she does those. I don't want to interrupt her if she's taking a cat nap.
It'll be fine. Hey, Miss Paul. And he just kind of calls out. And if she heard that, she'll be coming any minute now. And she'll catch me doing my job, cleaning up.
That's absolutely
Way to
perfect,
do it.
Rex. Boy, you do a good job on the ship.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I would be out there looking for that, that little frog person or something. I didn't get the whole drift of it, but yeah, I messed up on the last mission. It's no big thing. We're also supposed to, you know, only go out in pairs, so at the very least, count of Odros being here. I'm sure you've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well.
As long as we don't get in each other's way, we'll be alright.
Can't guarantee that won't happen, but
Ain't
Try to
that the
make it.
truth? As you would hear some scratching coming alongside the ship above you guys as you're standing next to the vessel that he's cleaning and washing with a mop and bucket. Scratch marks drag along the side of the shining vessel, kind of taking off that like coating of wax on the outside. As you would see a short, maybe 3.5 foot tall, gray furred tabaxi, missing an eye, with like a blue bandana on, colorful kind of blouse with like a blue vest and breeches. Rags, good job. Who are these folk? Oh,
Hey,
Blade,
Hera.
Tobias. Well, I
How long
didn't
has it
think-
been?
It's been at least a month since I heard about you, even. Probably even longer. Heard you got a ship.
We did.
sure do. You want
It's a nice
you wanna
ship.
go check it out? We got it from the Frizzling Cube.
I don't know what that is.
Well, it's
That
no more.
means
You'll
I know.
never find out.
You don't want
That's
to know.
too bad.
We
This
kinda
your
blew it
crew
up.
here?
Yeah, these are our mates.
Captain Nandor setting you loose, huh?
I mean, as long
I
as
mean,
he
with
gets
your own
paid, kinda.
ship, right?
Yeah, we got a great group here. You got a doctor without borders.
No borders here. Hello?
She's our medic. We got
I'm here.
Aethel over here.
I'm Ms. Pa.
We-
Hi, Miss Paw.
He's some angelic creature from, what'd you call it? McCain?
Yep, the McCain.
All right, that sounds fancy. Kind of like a machine, but up a notch.
He kind of like that. And then this is the newest member of our troop. And he is, I'm willing. He's got some daddy issues, but it's okay.
I mean, we all do.
Right?
Malcolm, I have daddy issues.
Apparently. Well, I don't think nothing less of you for it.
Thank you.
What are you guys
No.
doing here, though?
We came to see Fluzzenrex.
What are you looking for?
He's trying
Lots
to
of
find
things.
himself.
Well, I mean, that I'm always trying to do. That's like a lifelong journey, right?
Yeah, that's what we're all doing. He's not gonna help you
But,
find that.
He said he would. But
Oh, okay.
regardless, we're also looking for a planet. Have you ever heard of a planet covered with locust? No, it's a sun covered with locust.
Yeah, the Kurgenfly Swarm. Old legend. What
Yeah.
about it?
Yeah, we're trying to find it.
Is there treasure there or something?
I mean, we're just trying to stop some sort of interdimensional
Maybe?
destruction of reality as we know it. I think that's how they explained it. Did I get that right, Dr. Jellybean?
They're good coin in that.
I mean,
I-
maybe not directly, but indirectly by not dying or being
Right.
poofed out of existence.
I mean, if you go towards it, aren't you gonna die quicker?
We hope not.
Well, we hope to stop.
But if you're
The thing
further
that's
away from
happening.
it, it could take years to get out here.
I mean,
Right.
unless it was
Yeah.
instantaneous. But who knows?
But we also, since we live out here, we don't ever age and we get to live for basically forever, as far as I know.
Well, until we go into a system and then, you know.
Time starts all over again. I know.
Well, it catches up with you pretty quick if you're out here for too long.
I'll remember that. But Yeah,
Okay, I don't know why you'd be trying to find the Kurgenfly. Everyone's tried to find it before. I mean, I guess if anyone would, Fluzzenrex would be able to get it. But for a fee, hopefully you can pay it.
that's what he always says. Last time he wouldn't help me because I didn't have anything worth enough to give him, and he's always wanting more.
That's what happens with... I don't need to tell you, you're still young, right?
I think so.
Well, you got your crew walking about. Guys should make sure you keep an eye out. There's a dangerous mind flayer about. And, well, if he knows anything about these two and the rest of our troop, best to stay out of his way.
That's what we're hoping for. I like my brain just where it is. It works really good.
Mine's okay, but
You should keep it. You
Probably
Just in
should.
case.
Yeah. You might need it.
Mhm. So what brings you out here? You just hunting
I said we're
bounties?
here for that's 5,000 gold. That's nothing to scoff at. And we were in the
That is-
neighborhood anyway, so the contact told me about it. So I'll come down here and check it out. I got some men on it right now.
What do you know about this guy you're looking for?
I heard he had
Timothy?
yeah, I heard he had a dinner or something, was staying at Bub's place.
A dinner?
Or something. Some altercation happened.
With Bub?
Yes.
That makes sense.
And so, of course, 50% of the population here is looking for him.
Yeah, 5,000 dead. That's usually an easy bounty. Usually we have to bring him back alive.
Yeah, Bub doesn't care.
It's good to know.
It seems like he does care because it's 5,000 dead, 500 alive.
Oh,
plus
yeah.
he's gonna have to kill him himself if we bring him back alive.
Maybe it's just too
Right.
much work
What
for
if
the
he
big guy.
did? It must have been really bad if he wants him dead. No questions asked.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really knows what he did.
Bub not talking about it?
Why would he? He doesn't have to.
That makes sense.
Plenty of people that want that kind of money.
I'm one of those
Yeah.
people.
But you guys getting along with your own ship? Which one
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
been good.
Where she kind of looks out over.
Show her the one that looks like a manta ray over there.
The ship isn't intelligent or have any kind of emotion, so we're going along fine with it.
Well, that's
It used to be
good.
called the Cupcake, but then
Well, that's a good name.
I know, right? Some people didn't like that though, so we renamed it the Magdalena because that's like a fancy cupcake.
Oh,
And
that's
so-
kind of prettier sounding, I guess. I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
We like it. It's a good ship.
It looks different. It's honestly
One of
kind
a
of
kind.
same form to the strike ship. I'm pretty partial to those.
Yeah, nice and sleek design. Super fast.
That's
I
what the
did like
strike's
those.
all about.
Captain,
Ours is pretty
not to
fast.
interrupt, do you frequent Bub's Hub often?
Yeah, all the time. What?
Is it common to have mind flayers here?
Well, I mean, where you from, kid?
Yeah, around, far away from here. I don't like to talk about my past, the daddy issues, remember?
Not too much of a spacer, then I take it.
No.
Okay, all right. Yeah. No, that's. I mean, he's kind of a different one. He's not the kind that's like, oh, I'm gonna take over the world kind of thing. He goes after bounties too. Like that's so he's after that too, probably. That's my guess why he's here. But no, I think that Odros is more of get in my way, I'm gonna murder you and eat your brain kind of thing, or eat your brain and then use your body as part of the crew kind of person. I'm told he's got 50 people on that vessel. I wouldn't doubt it either. But
Can't imagine the smell.
not too uncommon. He's, as long as you don't cause like super rampant murder or piss off Bubs here. But really, anything goes here. It's whatever. Just don't kill the
Yeah.
wrong people.
Or
It's
don't get
whatever,
caught.
but it's not whatever that Thomas Tiddlywinks did. That's for sure. Not allowed.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Tiddly
got
Taffer.
it.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Fatal?
You don't want to make Bubs mad, right?
That's really about it. Just don't piss him off. So hopefully that
That's
learned
good.
you something there, Malcolm.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, happy to help. Just kind of looks towards Tobias and Oblate for a moment, like, and shrugs.
He's good people. It's
I
He's really
didn't,
good
I didn't
with,
say anything about
levers.
that. I was just,
he's really good with levers too.
well, you gotta get your space legs anytime, anywhere you can get them. It takes time. But yeah, if you guys hear anything, let me know. And if you see any of the other crew around, be sure to let them know too.
And if we take care of it, usual split.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
of course, a good portion is going to go to Nandor for yours, just because I don't know what terms he talked about with what you're keeping and all.
Yeah, it's
The kick up.
a third to the captain, a third to the crew, a third to the ship. The usual. Well, we need good work anyway, so
Yeah, absolutely.
this could be a good one. We keep doing all these things like saving planets and rescuing dragons, and
The dragon pay you at least?
no, they didn't have any money.
They threw
Oh,
a parade.
we saved the lady too. Remember the lady we saved?
Yeah,
Twice.
we saved a
We
lady.
saved a couple of
We
ladies.
saved two ladies
So you
and a
saved
dragon.
damsels and dragons, and
No money. No money
No
though
money.
for any of it.
We have made some money. Don't be dramatic.
We've made the one money. Okay.
We've made enough money.
Yeah, sometimes
got-
that's better
also-
than none, you know?
We also liberated a foot, so
We did liberate the
true.
foot.
there's
That's
that.
true. We've helped form
Oh,
a
the
workers'
foot.
union.
I've heard about that. Yeah, the giants there, the formed guys. I forget what they're called, but yeah, apparently they took over the place.
The coup.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
we incited that.
Mhm.
That was us.
So we've done a
Okay.
lot of good, but none of it pays.
Eh,
Some of it pays. We're not broke.
you guys aren't broke. You have like 1,500 at least in on the ship.
Oh, really? I thought we were broke.
We have
No,
a
we
little
do.
bit. We're just
Also-
not broke.
I've got a full-time job. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
We're also technically supposed to be salaried, right? Have you got?
Right.
Did you give Miss
Are
Valley
we
that
in-
paperwork?
I think it was included. I think it was in that packet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It should be part of that.
My W-2 and everything's in there.
Federation doesn't pay.
1099.
Federation doesn't pay.
Nobody
The
said that.
nonprofits.
I did.
The voice of God didn't say that.
It's hey, you get what you need, and you know, give what you
Yeah.
get. I don't know.
You've seen Star Trek. They don't get paid in Star
Yeah,
Trek.
they don't get paid.
Money is not a contract.
But they don't live in a capitalist society.
We are.
The Federation isn't a capitalist society.
Well, the
We
rest
think.
of us.
We actually don't know.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
really have no idea.
You'll get there eventually one day. The Federation.
It's run by billionaires.
Yeah,
or some
Harold just
shit.
be like, yeah, I was in the middle of a
Nah,
nap
just the
though. It was great seeing you guys, and before you leave, make sure you say hey again. We'll have to get a drink or
definitely.
something sometime.
Well, you
Sounds
enjoy your
good.
nap. We're gonna go talk to Flo's and Rex, and yeah, we'll maybe get a drink this evening.
Okay, maybe.
Well, it's good seeing you, Era.
Yeah, you too.
Just hop off.
And she'll look to like the others, like,
Pay again, and then I'm gonna leave.
Oh, so
Oh.
long, Miss Pa. Nice to meet another professional lady.
yeah, always. And she climbs up, causing more scratches into the fresh wax along the ship. As
Hey,
Rags
Rags,
is,
make sure you buff that out.
yeah,
Partially our fault, I feel.
Notice how she didn't say one word.
About your work.
Must
No
have
appreciation.
really pissed her
She-
off. I don't know, or something.
She said it looked good.
Yeah, when she came out, she did. She said, "No, looks good, Rags."
Yeah, but then she
Nice
scratched it
work."
all up. You know, no appreciation.
No, she's definitely a little mad at you, but it'll be okay.
There's a ladder right there.
I think it may be more about the power dynamics, between a captain and the crew. And I wouldn't worry too much about it.
I know about captain and crew dynamics there.
Yeah. It's probably just a touch of that,
Oh, speaking of it, did you see Oblate's sick captain's jacket?
I'm not even a captain. Look at me.
Who is y'all's captain?
The cat.
Right now, it's a cat.
Yeah, Ember's our captain.
I
You
think
gave it
she's
to a
pilot.
Tressum?
Yeah, isn't she more of a pilot? Is she really the captain?
Oh, I guess yeah, she's the pilot. I mean, we kind
Well,
of
I
just.
kind of.
I think the
Pilot
person that wears the
ourselves.
captain's jacket is
Yeah.
the captain.
Oh well, hello, captain.
Or hat?
Captain.
We gotta get you a hat.
That's, I mean, the only thing to it.
Okay, well I guess I need
You
a
got
hat.
the
Can it be a
jacket.
bandana? Can it be something cool?
I mean, that's what,
Or like a
that's
cool hat.
Hare's thing. I mean, you can't really, you know.
She has a
We
monopoly
only
on the
know
bandana.
One
Yeah, I was
person
gonna
can
say-
wear a
In the
bandana in
system.
the whole universe.
I'm just
Can't go
saying
off
that
the
that's kind of like
bandana.
her shtick.
Yeah, we'll get you a
Well,
hat.
it's gonna have to
man.
be a really cool hat then.
But you
You know-
won't have an eye patch, so therefore it's a different setup.
Different.
Or you can
We
cut
can get
off
you one
one
of
of your
those
legs and get one of them pegs.
I'm partial to my feet.
I think maybe we just look for a cool hat.
I think
Yeah.
I'll
You
have a hat.
place your
You'll find
hand
your
with
own
like a
thing.
laser
Hook.
pistol.
Ooh, that would be cool. Or like a hook that turns into a pistol?
Sure. Why not? We're just making up things you could have.
Right. And figure out
True.
which appendage you
Possibilities
want
are
chopped off.
endless.
Who wants to get punched by a hook? Not me.
Where you would get stabbed by a hook.
If I'm punching, hook's curved, you're gonna get punched with the curved part.
I know what we'll do. We'll get you one of those iron gauntlets, and we'll like sear it to your hand so that you got like more punching power.
An iron fist.
Fist. The captain of Iron Fist. Look at that. No hat necessary. I've got 2 big ass iron fists.
Well, that's something to think about. I gotta get back to cleaning though, y'all. It's good seeing you, and stay safe out there, and in here, rather.
Yep.
Oh, we will. We never get into
Same.
any real trouble.
Good to see that they're in good company, too, as he kind of turns toward everyone else. And alright, here we go. Second coat.
Hey again, and then I leave.
Don't work too hard, Rags.
Yeah.
Well, come on, guys. Let's go check that. Let's go talk to Floss and Rex. This should be good. Man, this guy's super nice.
If this guy's a jerk, I swear to God, you talked him up like he's a nice guy, and I feel like he's just gonna be a jerk.
Also, you did just say in the conversational affair that he's going to be expecting something from you for information. What's your plan when it comes to that?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You're
Well,
not
then
taking our
hang on.
15 hundo. We need
No,
that,
no, I've been hanging on to this coin that
Oh,
yeah.
right. The soul
Did I get-
coin.
Right. The coin with a soul in it.
Well, what if he doesn't want it? Do you have any, like, what if he's like, nah, I don't care?
Well, if he's like, I got a dozen of those. Those are
Right.
super common.
he might have
Yeah.
a dozen.
Do you have a backup
Probably
plan?
Yeah, what if it's like a hay penny or
I'm not
like
giving
a
up my
silver
jacket.
dollar?
What if it's also the soul of like a terrible person? And he's just like, oh, no, I don't want that one.
Gross.
He's like,
You
yuck.
probably wanted more then, right?
I don't know. This is your guy.
He just said to bring him something that the last time I came, he said I didn't have anything worth trading for the information I want. And then
But
when
you
I
wanted-
made my
Different information, then, I'm assuming.
well, I still want that information.
Oh,
Maybe he'll give us a 2-for-1.
Doubt
Maybe you
it.
can buy information in bulk.
We'll find
Like,
out.
you get like a bigger discount the more you buy,
Right. I
Right.
feel like that we could get one of those situations going on.
like a wholesale type of thing.
As you guys are walking that way, I take
Yeah,
it.
we're just walking
Yeah.
that way while this
While we're
just
conversation
walking,
is
shooting
on.
the shit.
As you're
Right.
walking down the docks and the boardwalk and kind of start to go through buildings and can see that there is plenty of stairs going deep into this space. And as you kind of look down some of these stairs, these layers of buildings made from wrecked and ruined ships, there's probably a few thousand people here, and probably as you kind of like look down and then look back and then like kind of trying to remember what this place looked like when you flew in, it looks deeper on the inside than it is actually like height. This somehow, maybe it's just your mind playing tricks on you, but it looks like there's like dozens of layers to this place. Stairs going down and kind of scaffolding and ramshackled bits of vessels and kind of repurposed and some flattened out to make stalls or buildings, like actual buildings, or like cave-like structures within. But Tobias, you know the way. As you start leading people down and through, kind of like several underground. It kind of reminds you, similar to those of you who remember, this is forever ago, but the mall in the Euclidean Belt, that underground kind of slum/neighborhoods where several people like live inside the walls here. All different kinds of people. None of them looking, well, there is a certain criminal element from the folks that you would see, but it's not overwhelming. Like, yeah, you might hear a gunshot every now and then, or the occasional, you know, give me your money, kid, that kind of thing. It's just occasional little bits.
Yeah. Just once in a while. It's okay.
But mostly wood structures. Going down a couple layers down this not quite road, it's hard to call them roads, but this alleyway. You would come to a building that looks quite out of place compared to the rest, as if it wasn't actually made of ramshackle bits and pieces. As, you know what? I'm gonna leave this description up to you guys. What does this place look like? It is a, for lack of a better term, kind of like a museum.
I imagined it to be all like black stone, like onyx stone on the outside.
Sure,
with,
onyx stone on the outside.
Pillars?
Columns and pillars, absolutely.
nice big glass windows that are like barred with like
that Gothic
nice-
style.
yeah, Gothic style with like leering gargoyles and all that.
Yeah.
Just
Leering
very,
gargoyles
like-
with like also maybe onyx with like maybe a little bit of a ruby or like multicolored gemstone eyes. It looks like they're watching.
Yes, definitely.
Mhm.
And just like a big, like ridiculously large, like double doors
Yeah.
going in.
It
Going
almost goes
upstairs.
to the top of the building itself. This double door. It's narrow, but probably like 25 feet tall and like maybe 10 feet wide. Doors.
This is the place, guys.
Neat.
Do we
Not
just...
trying to keep a low profile, huh?
I think everybody knows him.
I don't think anybody doesn't know him.
There would be a sign also kind of engraved in it, like, or well, we'll say like one of those, a plaque of gold. And it would say Floss and Rex findings.
Makes
Well, if you
sense.
don't know him, you're about to know him.
Trust me, he's a nice guy.
See, you keep saying that, and
I
let
know.
him
I
scare
like-
you.
believe
Don't
you
let him
less
scare
and
you.
less.
Have you met him, Oblate?
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
Sure, why not?
I've met him.
Okay. All right.
Is it knock 3 times?
I thought you just go in.
I'm gonna knock 3 times. I think that's how you open it.
Sure. You knock 3 times. Give me a wisdom save. "16. You feel this tingling sensation through your knuckles as your arm starts to kind of radiate. Like you hit the funny bone and it just kind of radiates down your arm up into your shoulder as your arm grows stiff for a moment. As you kind of resist something, this weird feeling, this tingling sensation.
Oh,
You
I
do
forgot
resist
about
it.
that. I don't like that. I forgot about
I mean,
that.
you're just
That's
supposed to
not
walk
pleasant.
in.
A moment passes. A voice calls from one of the gargoyles nearby. Yes?
Hey, we're here to see Floss and Rex.
And...
Oh, it's Tobias Twofoot. We met a couple years ago.
I know who you are.
And it's very nice to see you.
Yeah, it's nice to talk to you again. Hey, so we were looking for some information.
I know you are. That's why you're here.
Right, you said I needed something worth trading, and for my Christmas wish, I got this coin.
The door immediately opens up.
Oh, he likes it.
You see a little bit of light peeking in, just enough to kind of see the interior of that, like, just that, like, that light from outside shows that
Ooh.
little bit to step into. It's a very dark interior.
Oh. The place looks exactly the same.
Can't see a thing in here.
You gotta
Dark.
open your eyes.
You guys entering in?
Yeah.
As you enter in, candlelights start to flicker one by one, lightly illuminating the place. This, again, interior is also kind of dark, this kind of bluish, gray, black insides. And almost as like one of the candles lights up, you would see him about a, not too tall, maybe 5.5 feet tall, dressed in kind of blues and magenta, like a suit almost, with like a overcoat with a high collar and like a little frock as well. Pair of monocles on his snout, jackal-headed snout, giving you guys a quite toothy smile. You would see Blazenrex the Finder just appear there. Yes. Exactly. And companion.
Yes. So we have something to trade then that you're interested in, it seems.
Yes. Or that previous thing you are looking for. I could find it for you.
Can I ask what your plan? Why do you want that coin? What are you gonna do with it?
There's a coin. Payment for a thing here and there.
But it's a soul coin, right?
Yes.
And what? It's a coin, currency, payment. But like, what do you do with it?
Oh, you can do all sorts of things.
Like,
One thing could be as currency.
what are the other things you could do with it though? There's a soul trapped in there, right? What happens to it?
Yes, you are quite astute. Probably anything you
happens?
could do with a soul.
Okay.
Do you know whose soul's in it? I've been very curious about it.
I do not. As he just gives
Oh.
a smile.
Insight check that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for real.
give an insight check. Like, what do you see if he's lying?
Yeah, basically, I'm trying to see if, like, he does know and he's just not saying.
The 24. He does not know whose soul is in there. Not labeled.
How do you find out whose soul is in there?
I would do some magic. Yes. I am experienced in the ways of the arcane.
You look like it. So, Flizenrex, we do have another thing we need to find out about, and
Oh,
so
I'm
there's
all
a couple-
ears.
So, do you know of this swarm of locusts that took over a sun?
The Kurgenfly Swarm.
Yes. We're trying to find that to stop reality from being ripped from existence.
You mean your reality?
This reality.
Yes.
Yes.
A noble pursuit.
Oh. I think so too. So, what type of payment would you need to give us information on that to find it?
To find the Kurgenfly Swarm. The system lost for generations and legends. swarm of Kurgenflies.
Yes.
Enveloping an entire sun. Or is it?
I don't know.
Yes, that one.
For that, I could think of a small sum that you would pay for it. Yes.
What would that small sum be?
There is an escaped individual that many people are looking for. I don't
Yeah.
care what happens to this individual. At all. Dead, alive. This matters not. I want to know why or what he did. I know for a fact that he had dinner with Bubs 2 days ago. What happened at that dinner? What transpired? What did he say? What did he do?
Oh, I want to know too.
Yes.
This sounds like a great story. If that's what you want in return, and you'll tell us where the Kurgenfly?
Kurgan.
Kurgan.
Kurgen.
The Kurgenfly
Kurgenfly
Swarm, yes. Yes. Find out what this Tomas Tiddlytaffer did to enrage Bub. And tell me.
That sounds like a fair trade.
It is a
What
fair
do you guys
trade.
think?
I only deal in fair trades.
Mm,
I got a question though about this soul coin. No, I can't let this go. Is the soul coin, does it only have the souls of people who are dead? Or can it have the souls of people who are currently alive?
Yes.
Tobias, what if that's your soul in that coin?
That would be highly improbable.
What it
but not impossible.
No, I would say not impossible, no. I could look it over once you trade it to me.
Right, once you trade it.
Divine
Would
into
you-
it.
Would you want to trade it back? What would it cost to trade it back?
Possibly something of equal or lesser value.
Than a human soul.
Well,
In a coin.
halfling if it were his soul.
That's right. Than a mortal soul. In
What
a
would it
coin.
cost you to divine it first and then maybe trade it? If it's not his
Oh.
soul.
Want me to find the soul within this coin?
Yes.
Or just confirm it's not his.
I can neither confirm nor deny in this moment in time, as I have not received payment.
How much
Whoa.
would it cost though to figure that out first?
I would need something. This is how this
What?
works.
Go on.
Just a something?
Yes.
Something.
Anything.
Anything that
Just
has
a thing?
value or lesser value. Preferably more value than the information of whose soul is in this coin. That's all.
Tobias, what information are you already getting in return for this coin?
I mean, if
He said-
your soul's already in the coin, does it even matter?
He said he would tell me who I am.
I
Where I'm
would
from.
divine who this individual known as Tobias Twofoot is, came from, possibly going.
I say just give him the coin anyway. Who cares if it's your soul?
Yeah, I
Doesn't
mean,
Who cares?
You've been
If-
living this entire time.
And
I
if
mean-
he divines that it is your soul, we just find something that he wants more.
Right?
What do you gotta
This
lose?
is-
It's not like it's your soul or anything.
No big deal. Just
Suddenly
get
I'm
another.
like,
Just get another one. God.
You could bind a soul to another being, yes.
right?
For a fee,
Right, we could,
of course.
right. We have to bring you the person to agree to sell their soul to you.
I mean, it's your coin, Tobias. Literally,
You
literally.
can
and-
communicate with the coin, right?
Are you asking Flazenrex?
No, I'm asking.
I mean, I can't
The
communicate
void.
with the coin.
No, I'm like thinking about it. Like, I'm thinking whether I could actually talk to
Do
this.
I what do I know about soul coins?
Give me a religion
Other than-
check.
It's like I know a lot about soul coins.
Right.
I don't.
With a
It
20.
should only be 22.
With a
It
22.
keeps-
Still really good. So a soul coin can be used to empower things. It can be used to... The most common use is for bartering and trading amongst devils. But another use is to empower soul devices. Devices that feed on souls to possibly exterminate the soul forever. But also for maybe just a boon for a devil. Most primarily devils. The occasional Yugoloth, which is what you would assume Flossenrex the Finder is. He appears to
He
be
struck me
as
as
an Arcanoloth. But I would say the primary thing is for currency. But also there's knowledge in a soul. So speaking to the soul itself could provide information. Could provide leverage.
I believe you can talk to the soul once per day or something like that.
There are,
mean-
depending on the soul itself. Yeah.
And you can also expend the soul on stuff, like expend its life force.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I don't want to
To
do that
empower
part.
things.
But I can talk to it.
You can't. Not this one. Anytime you hold it, you hear muffled screams, seeming distant and far away. Mm-hmm.
It just sounds like a tortured soul in there to me every time.
Yes, most probably.
They were put into a currency that's primarily used by devils, so
Mhm.
they probably are being tortured.
Right? Well, I say I give them the coin then and find out all the answers. And then, worst comes to worst, I just have to get someone to give their soul. Oblate seems like he doesn't even mind about his soul.
I've never used it once.
See? So we could do it. All right.
I am not
Doesn't
the
belong to
kind
me.
of individual who would take someone's soul. This one is already in a coin, and therefore is up for grabs.
Right. Well, I think it's a good deal. What do you guys think?
I think it's up to you, really. I was just trying to find any pitfalls ahead of time, but if you're okay with the consequences, I think it's your choice.
Right? Okay. Flossenrex, you have a deal. But you have to tell me whose soul's in it afterwards.
Oh. A modification of the deal.
Well, if it's mine, I have to
Fine.
have the at least.
When he holds his hand out.
And I put the coin in his hand.
As he grasps it, clutches it for a moment, and then opens his hand again. The coin is gone. I believe we have some delving to do to find who is Tobias Twofoot.
Ah, yes.
If you will come with me, your friends can follow too. Don't touch anything.
Oh, no, of course
You
not.
may look upon the artifacts, my findings.
Do you still
What
have
kind of
that-
things? What kind of things do we see?
You guys tell me. What kind of things do you see?
I imagine like an eye tentacle monster in like a jar.
Sure.
Like, definitely.
Classic. You would see books kind of open to specific pages. I would say you would see that and like the candles would light up when you're nearby them and then go out when you're not near them. So everything you see is like you're just seeing it as you arrive towards it. Portraits and paintings, sculptures, of terrible beasts and fearsome rulers. You would
I feel
also
like there's
see
a whole lot of items like on display that don't look like anything necessarily. Some of them probably do look like fancy
here's
items.
like a regular glass mug,
And you
or
go, huh,
like
that's probably magical, right?
there's like a wooden,
Like,
just a wooden stool that's very out of place, just sitting there.
Hit us with an hourglass. Is there an hourglass?
Absolutely, it's one of those like try hourglass where you can flip it 3 times and
Ooh.
somehow it works.
Wow.
It's one of those
Yeah, I would
click clack
imagine-
devices that you have on a desk where you just
Then, like,
click
Newton's
one.
Cradle?
Cradle.
yeah.
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 A Newton's cradle.
Just like
You would see
Each
like
marble is a galaxy.
a baseball cap, like just sitting on like one of those mannequin head things, or
probably belonged to somebody like really famous and
Mhm.
powerful, though. You know.
now I'm stuck on baseball, like a baseball glove. Maybe you see
A
a
baseball bat.
baseball. Yeah, a baseball
Maybe
bat.
even a whole baseball team. Angels in the outfield. They're all here.
Absolutely.
Indian in the cupboard.
In the cupboard.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Just the cupboard, not the Indian.
Yeah, you would see what looks to be just like I don't know, a revolver.
Just a lot of
which
stuff
is not
that we're
invented.
like, this is probably magical.
Yeah.
But looks
Really,
like
really
just
mundane
mundane-ish
things.
stuff.
Yeah,
crap, junk.
but as he leads you down this long hallway that seems to expand further and further until you get to a maybe 30-foot tall square room that is about 15 feet wide, so more narrow than it is. It's super tall.
Super dog.
As the kind of like arches kind of just veer up this vaulted ceiling, and inside is a circle of obvious arcane magic. Blazenrex would look to Tobias. Please step in.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Is something
just
bad gonna happen to him? Are you gonna hurt him?
I will not hurt him unless the information is painful itself. I cannot be held accountable for such things.
I jump in the circle and give the thumbs up.
Okay, this Tobias is consenting to this.
As
Bye-bye.
Tobias jumps into the circle, Tobias immediately falls unconscious. No save. As your hit points are under 100. And the rest of you would see out of Tobias as he falls to the ground in this circle. This shadowy echo rise. Like you've seen happen 100 times. A second one rises. A third one. Fourth one. Until this continues until dozens are just like floating up, almost like projections on the walls, the ceiling, just kind of floating mid-air. Dozens and dozens of Tobiases. And that's where we're going to take our little 5-10 minute break.
I think the plural of Tobias is probably Tobias or Tobai.
Tobai.
So many Tobai.
Tobii.
So many Tobai.
So many Tobiases. But yeah,
Too many.
we are going to take our little 5-10 minute break there, folks. So stick around. We'll see you in a few and see who Tobias 2-foot is.
Or isn't.
Excited.
Or isn't.
Or isn't.
We'll see you in a few.
See ya shortly.
live.
Doing it live. All right, folks. Welcome back to our Magdalena Blues. Last we left off, our troop arrived at the Bub's hub and, well, wanted to find some answers. Who better to ask than Flazenrex the Finder, an Arcanoloth of some repute, known for finding things that are lost. And well, in order to get an answer to where the Kurgenfly Swarm is, Flazenrex specifically wants to know what this Tomas Tiddly Taffer did to make Bub so upset to want him dead. But that aside, Tobias also wanted to... He had several questions about himself. Who is he? Where is he from? As he had no recollection other than waking up in the Astral Sea. Next to, well, a brain-dead wyvern and a large brain dragon. And a Tressum and several pieces of debris. Unsure of what happened previously. So long ago. Years have passed since then. But now, Tobias. As you've stepped into this circle, fallen unconscious, all you see is darkness. Black. Nothing. You feel nothing. It is devoid of any emotion, feeling. It's empty. Empty.
That's how.
That's the inside of a coin.
Um,
There's no noise. There's no, like, literal, all your senses just gone.
I try to call out. Hello?
It echoes.
Hello? Help?
Hello, hello, hello. Help, 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 help. And it reflects and comes back to you. About the same, like, kind of cadence and volume that you called out in.
I don't think this...
As you're sitting here in this void. Not even sitting, because you also don't have a body.
Can't feel my arms.
They aren't there.
What about your 2 feet?
Can't feel my legs.
As you have this concern over the self. You get distinct images of... It's not even images, it's almost memories. But they're not yours. But it feels like you. Images of fighting a genie. Like, less swashbuckler style like you are, and whirly-derby. You would see images of, like, addressing, like, a Senate-type forum. Sailing on a traditional sailboat. Images of yourself being like a temple guard, or also like simple farmer. Like, and then this starts flooding thousands of images of you, or feelings of you that are distinctly not you. And as the rest of you are watching Tobias be unconscious, as these forms, these shadowy time ghosts, as they've been called so many times, echoes, as they are also known, all looking somewhat similar, somewhat different. Just standing there, kind of like floating around, unsure of what to make of themselves, but kind of also like lifeless dolls. Claus and Rex would just kind of be standing watching, smiling the whole time, looking at all of them.
Jellybean's gonna be like, is he okay? Is Tobias okay?
Oh yes, I assure you. The body is there.
Yeah,
Well, we
I
can
see his
see the body. Yeah.
But like, is he gonna be okay?
I think he's going to be better than most would be in this situation.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I trust you. Please don't hurt my friend.
I will do none of the hurting. It is not my specialty. Don't
I
worry.
mean, he did consent to this. This is what he wanted.
He did. I know. I know he did.
But also, like, only fools rush in type situation.
Right.
Who says
I mean,
that?
did you hear the liability disclaimer? It was
We
pretty
didn't sign a
short and
waiver.
sweet, and he was like,
Yeah.
"All right."
Okay. We'll see what happens. He better
Well-
wake up though.
Flaz and Rex will approach this circle in the center of this room. Tap, like, kind of reach down and tap on it. As light kind of starts to glow, and all of these ghosts, these time ghosts, these echoes, would peer down and look. Tobias, your eyes open. As you look up, you can see each of these echoes of a different life of what could have been. You. As they all suddenly rush into you. And it's like that same flood of memories that you just experienced, but almost in reverse. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. Maybe it could happen. Maybe they won't happen. All of them extensions of yourself, but not yourself. Flaz and Rex will kind of stand up a little straighter. Hope that answers everything.
I'm all these people?
You are none of them.
So what does that mean?
As almost an excited look comes over Flaz and Rex, as seems almost like proud, but also like, yeah, excited a little bit. You don't belong here.
Uh-huh.
You are an amalgamation of the possibilities that could have been. Yet, you can also use possibilities. There was no before for you.
So I just started when first memory?
Yes.
Fully grown?
Full grown. There seems to have been some time dilation issues with a few of the other Tobiases. Jumping through realities can have side effects. Created an extra you. You are what you are.
I'm the one, guys.
You are many. And none.
Whoa.
Well, that answers.
Satisfied?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, I'm glad you got what you came for.
Because I don't understand it. So it seems like since there was nothing before, I didn't have anything to worry about.
Okay.
Certainly nothing to worry about.
Also means that you're not trapped inside that coin. So
Well, that's a good thing.
I wonder if you're an amalgamation and you're an anomaly. Do you think Tobias has a soul?
I don't know.
Because you're almost
Feels,
like a copy of a
thinks.
copy.
Yes.
Okay, that helps.
So,
Some of-
That's it.
yeah, Tobias, with your new understanding, when you do the whole time ghost thing, are those memories, or are you snatching versions of you out of other realities?
Both. Both.
Memories and
possibilities.
possibilities of what could be or what could have been.
So technically they don't exist at all until
Right.
you make them exist.
And neither does he.
Oh, snap.
Right. I don't exist, but I do exist.
Yes, you are getting it now.
The real question is if those possibilities can be destroyed. And if so, how many of them
Absolutely.
exist before you cease to be?
Hmm.
That's a good question.
I do
I
not
think there's
know
enough
if there is a
possibilities.
finite number. It would seem that they can be destroyed. Obviously, anything can be destroyed. Even possibility.
So as long as I exist, there's always possibility.
But you don't exist. He just said it.
Right.
So there
you
is
must
and there
exist.
isn't.
I'm gonna pinch my skin.
It pinches.
Okay. I feel that. Okay. Well, that answers a lot. There was nothing before me.
There is no you here. Yet you are here.
You're a paradox, Tobias.
I knew I was special.
Riddle wrapped in an enigma.
Mhm.
Well, I got my answer. Now we just have to find out about this whole Kurgenfly Swarm.
Yes.
We just need to get some juicy tidbits.
Yes, find out what he did. This Tomas Tiddly-Taffer.
Let's go
Quite
find
curious.
some gossip.
Or we can find Tomas and
I
then
think
bring him
we should-
here and then kill him after.
Y'all seen how many
No.
people are here?
You said what?
Have you seen how many people are here? I mean, this is a great place to blend in and hide, especially if you know you're trying to be found.
But he's a frog. I mean, how common are they
helps.
here?
You haven't seen any since you've been here. Probably
I
because
don't
they've all
remember
been
seeing
rounded
any
up.
last time I was here.
I think we have to
Oh, they've all been
befriend
rounded
him,
up. I messed
and
up.
then he'll
Oh,
tell us
God,
his
they're all in
secrets,
internment
and then we'll save him, and he won't be killed. I think we have to be his friend.
I mean, that does help the greater good at the cost of 5,000 gold. Because ultimately we need to get to the Kurgenfly Swarm so possibilities can continue to exist.
We have to find him and offer him like some sanctuary of some kind, so he feels safe, and then he tells us why Bub's after him, and then And then at that point, you know, there's going to be a bond, there's going to be a connection, and we're not going to be able to
You've already
kill
given him a
him.
name.
We'll learn his personality and his quirks and what kind of food he likes. We can't kill him.
And we'll
Yeah,
hate
we-
him for it.
Oh,
We'll
yes.
just bring
He'll
him
be
Please,
the worst person.
tell me what
and
kind
we'll
of
be like,
food
"We
he
have
likes,
to kill him."
too.
Oh,
That's going to cost you extra.
I
Not to
said
be a
any
downer, but
information about the dinner that happened and what he did.
You could just
We
go
should.
talk to Bub.
also just be mindful of the whole mind flayer bounty hunter. You know,
That's
don't
true.
cross him, and he probably will leave you alone. Cross him, and he'll probably kill you.
He probably eats your brain.
Worse, right? Eats your brain and enslaves you to work on his ship.
right.
For below minimum wage.
You
Wait,
have
just
to
look-
expect, right?
Subpar living standards. 50 people on that boat.
I do have a tidbit that others do not.
Ooh, this sounds good, guys.
How much is that going to cost us?
Oh. I was going to give it to you to help me.
Oh.
If
well,
it,
in that
I was gonna
case-
say, if it's in the service
Yeah.
of what you want,
If it leads to my own enterprise increasing in knowledge, yes, then I don't mind sharing a little bit of tidbits.
I'm ready for the tidbit.
that's a lot of emphasis.
Yes.
That's all he has. Leave him alone.
I told you he was a nice guy, guys.
He has an acquaintance. Actually, several. Two. One is some automaton. I cannot divine its name or its existence, but I know it's there. The other. A woman named Frankie.
Human woman?
Possibly. Some divinations are approximate. I believe she works, lives, or frequents a fine bar. Yes. One of
Fine
those
bar.
three. Either that or a bine far, but I think it is a fine bar.
Fine bar. So we just gotta check all the pubs. All the fine
Wine
pubs.
pubs.
Might be. Yes. There's a wait.
To get in.
Secluded. No, not secluded. Exclusive. As he's just kind of looking up past his glasses, like he's staring at something, but
Stand
there's
next to him
nothing,
and look
nothing
up.
there.
Oh.
Yes, exclusive. People wait. Yes.
Can you see what Frankie looks like?
Red
Red. Red hair?
or blue
Red hair and blue eyes.
or purple?
Okay. Okay. Red, blue, purple. Sure.
Yes, around there. A cooler
Alright.
red, maybe?
Blue,
Red, blue.
red.
Okay.
I believe a half sister. Oh. Or stepsister. Or a sister-in-law.
Of Tomas?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That is
I'm, like, trying
approximate,
to
of
look where he's
course.
looking.
He
Yeah, I'm just
kind of
looking at-
stops looking and looks down. It's only approximate.
Okay. Frankie. Exclusive. Fine bar. Red, blue, purple.
Possibly also a bullywug.
Could
I-
be.
I've got a question for you.
Oh.
Why is it so important that you find out why Bub wants Tomas killed?
It must be something good. And
So it's
good
just
information is useful information.
Just curiosity and gossip and
Scuttlebutt?
Yes, curiosity and gossip.
He's gonna sell it to the Star.
He appears to be the purveyor of fine things, and sometimes those things include information.
Always.
He runs the National Enquirer.
Oh, God.
Or approximate information. My specialty.
would you accept approximate information?
For precise information? No. You give me precise, I give you precise.
Okay,
But if we give
Fair
you
enough.
approximate, you'll give us approximate.
Yes.
I see. Fair trade.
Or worse.
Mhm.
Approximate or worse.
Okay, so all we gotta do is go find a fine bar with someone with red, blue, or purple hair. That's the half sister, or sister-in-law of Tomas.
Tomas Tiddly Taffer.
And there's an automaton involved as well. Yeah.
I don't know how it fits in, but I know it's there.
Okay.
All
Just
right.
out of curiosity, how many bars are we talking here?
At least a dozen.
Okay.
would
That's
say
actually
Too bad.
markedly less than I thought.
Yeah, that's doable. Well, we're looking for
Well-
high class, so
That's
Or-
just the bottom bound. He
Yes.
didn't give
Yeah.
us a top bound. At least a dozen is just 12 to
Definitely
infinity.
not less. Not less than this.
we just gotta find a bar.
The
The right
bar
bar.
that has a weight. It's exclusive. I mean, will they let us in though? I mean, we're not, do we make the cut for their exclusivity?
I do not know what you
Mm, we
We
make,
won't know until we find it.
but I
Mhm.
hope so you can find out what happened. The more detail, the better. If you give too much information, perhaps I will give too much in return.
So yeah, we just gotta get him here. And then you have it straight from the source.
Or we could just ask Bub.
Can you talk to the dead just in case something happens?
The dead don't like talking to me. But yes, I can talk to them. They have to listen.
But preferably
They
alive.
have to.
I would rather have nothing to do with the interaction myself.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, if we kill the guy, I can talk to him, but you only get 5 questions.
Well, we just need to ask one.
I don't know if that's going to be enough detail for him.
If you
approximate,
kill the
approximate,
guy-
precise.
He will not like you.
I'm not killing anyone. I'm against the whole killing thing.
Then
Yeah, I'd
do
really
not
rather
kill
not.
him. Simply ask questions and get information.
I'm more worried about the killing being done unto us with the mind flayer.
We can take it. It'll be fine.
That
Right. Also, I mean,
would
like,
be a
if people are
personal problem.
looking for him and we somehow get to talk to him, like we're in danger.
Only if they know.
Also, I know I've been with you all a short while, but again, going back over the repertoire of everything you all have done, we're going to talk to this guy and you're going to want to help him escape,
I know that to be true.
right?
Yeah. He's gonna
I
be a
mean,
friend.
Depends
We're
if he's.
gonna just try and topple another city government.
Take down Bub. The Bubs.
We would like the bounty if possible, but the information's more important. So
You
know,
do what you
and
need
if-
to do. I have some business to attend to, though, so if you would be on your way, that would be very appreciated.
Oh, you're
Of
kicking us
course.
out?
Oh, no! I would not kick out guests.
He is
But
really
you are
nice, you're
telling us
right.
to leave.
Told you.
I was inviting you to leave, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, then we better go.
Thanks
let's
for
go.
thanks for helping Tobias there, I
It
guess.
has been a pleasure. And I look forward to our next meeting. I foresee it will be good, bad, or middling.
That's usually how it goes.
That wasn't as
It's-
impressive as the other stuff. I
That's
gotta be honest.
every option.
Right. I mean, you're technically correct, which is the
Right.
best kind of correct. So,
That's right.
I often think so.
all right.
Unless, of course, we don't ever come back. In which case, that interaction never happened.
The smile drops from the swarm.
He's
Oh.
he's from some sort of McCain. He just speaks in absolutes.
Tell us
There
the truth
is
all the time.
Usually
no
the opposite.
absolute.
He's going to disagree with you.
Oh no, we don't have time for this.
Yeah, you wanted
it.
this to be on our way.
I wanna hear it.
Yes.
We
I
can
would.
talk about that later.
I look forward to our next meeting.
I would love nothing better than to ponder the absolutes or lack thereof with your friend from the McCain.
I'm
And
sure
he'll
he'd
lean
like-
in a little closer, thus ensuring we have a next meeting.
He got you there.
Unless we all die, and then we never come back.
I think he says that we're not going to die.
Yeah.
So we can kind of just do whatever we want to now.
Some could.
Can't
Well, and he did also say
Some
he
could.
can
He
speak
said-
to the dead.
can jump off buildings, shoot each other in the heads,
Wait,
do whatever
what?
we want. We're not going to die. He just said we're not going to die.
That's not how
It's a free pass.
you should interpret those kinds of prophecies or things.
Fine. I look forward to our hopeful next meeting,
Me too.
which will probably happen.
Probably.
Bias probably has the possibility of it.
Mm-hmm.
This could
Anyway,
go
we look
on.
forward to it.
Yes. It has been nice.
It has been.
We've overstayed
you.
our welcome. We
Mhm.
really should leave. We
It's-
have work to do.
Tobias is already leaving. Bye, Floss and Rex. Thank you for everything.
No. Thank you. And he just stands there as the... You notice the candles don't light up for him usually. As they snuff out. And he just disappears. As the door shuts behind you. As you are once again thrust out into the wilds of Bub's Hub.
Oh, it's loud out here. See, some random guy trying to help us out. All we gotta do is find a little information.
I mean, I say we just see if we can get a meeting with Bub himself and just ask him. One and done. We can. I feel like we can easily find Bub, but not this toad.
Certainly can find Bub.
We
I
don't,
guess-
we don't want to find
Do
Bub.
we know if Bub would even tell us the truth?
Who cares? It's what he says.
We know if
How do we
Bub
know
would
that
even be willing
what
to meet with
Tomas is
us.
going to say is the truth?
I guess you're right.
I mean, this place is
Yeah.
called Bub's Hub. I feel like Bub's probably a pretty busy guy.
Mm.
Seems like it'd be hard to nail him down, and I certainly don't want to have dinner with him if Tomas pissed him off.
One rule: don't piss off Bub. That's it. That's the only law here.
Have you met us?
I managed to come here before and not piss off Bub.
Did you meet Bub?
I
I've
don't
never
think I
met
did.
Bub.
I never met them.
We should probably keep it that way. I mean, I'm no Flozen Rex, Rex of the Flozen. I don't have his powers, but I can surely tell you, with pretty high probability, we'd likely piss Bub off.
I think
Immediately.
Yeah,
Right away.
yeah. There's no, stepsister, half sister, former cousin's roommate about that.
so too. See, Malcolm's one of the smart ones too.
All
I've
right,
just grown
Operation
kind of accustomed to living.
Operation Befriend Thomas Tiddlywinks, right?
Operation Find Him.
Yeah, Operation
That's-
Find.
that's-
Thomas.
I think step 2 is befriend.
And then befriend him.
Operation Find a Bar
Yes.
is a go.
As there are a few a stone's throw away.
Yeah, like we can see like 3 different ones.
Mm-hmm. All of them
Do
seem
any of
pretty
these have a
rowdy.
weight? We need to find
These
one
are-
that has a line outside.
Mhm.
None of the ones that you see have weights, but they all seem pretty rowdy. And everything, I'm not going to say you don't witness murders, but you probably witness someone getting stabbed near one of them.
You
I
witness
don't think
people
that's-
not getting up.
Yeah, they might not.
They may or may not be dead. We're not gonna ask.
I don't think that's the kind of clientele that we're looking for a bar.
No, probably not. Ooh, that isn't good. Yeah, we probably need to go
We
our
gotta
top
get out
side.
of here.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to be one that we stumble across. If it's exclusive, I would imagine that it's hard
I
to
wonder if you
find.
need like a password to get in, you know?
Mm-hmm. Could be some kind of speakeasy.
Mm-hmm.
hmm So either in the center of this place, somewhere in the depths of this place, or somewhere up high. That's my guess.
There's not too many buildings up top, I will say that, other than the palace and like the occasional like warehouse is what it looks like up there. And like I'm sure there's a couple of bars that like people come to right off the dock and just like, yeah, let's grab a drink kind of thing.
I bet the Dame probably knew about this place.
She probably knew to stay away from this place.
Too bad we didn't.
But
Sounds
we're
like we need
further.
to go into the asteroid, basically.
Yeah. I don't know. Luis is usually good at finding information.
Yeah, he likes going to bars.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and singing, but he still always starts with the wrong song.
You gotta lead with the foot.
Foot song.
Foot first.
Lead with your best foot forward.
Still never heard this song.
I know you'll love it. Great.
Well, how do we
So-
go about this? Start
Wander.
popping into establishments, asking questions, dodging
Yeah, that's
stabs.
I feel if we
Probably-
ask too many questions at too many places, it's gonna.
draw too much attention.
We're gonna want it too bad, right? We're
Yeah.
gonna come
Right.
across as needy, and they're not gonna want us.
They'll
Yeah,
probably stab us. Yeah.
yeah,
We
that's
should
it.
keep an eye out for somebody with blue or red or purple, maybe not even hair. I don't know. He didn't say hair. He just
Did
said
not
blue,
say hair.
blue, red, or purple.
Right. Could be their skin color, could be hair color, could be eye color.
Could be the favorite outfit.
Or it could be the outfit too. I didn't think about that. Okay. Well, then we just, we just start wandering around looking for nice establishments. Let's just look like we're belong. Just act natural.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
we'll just do like a vibe check and we'll just see how it feels.
We
Hera
don't
said
belong
that
here, though.
she's frequented this place. Do you think she's got any information? You guys might be able to get something out of her.
Oh,
Good-
well, see, here's
good
where
question.
things get a little, so, like, they're after said bounty. So if we go and talk to Hera, she's going to want to know why we're looking for bars, and then she'll get suspicious and probably think we have a lead. And then if Kyron's sword gets involved, we can't do the whole get information before.
Tobias, that whole like float session that you had really opened you up, man.
I feel pretty good about things.
Yeah,
I'm the one.
you are. Or maybe not.
Technically, you're the nun, but
Or
Yeah.
the nut.
You're A1 and a nun.
I know. I'm mean though. I don't have to worry about anything.
But you've been you the whole time.
Sure.
Right, but I thought there was something before, because you know how weird it is for your first memory to be of a giant tentacled dragon and a dead wyvern and floating in the astral sea?
No,
That's not... That... Well, most people don't have that for their first memory, I don't think.
I agree. It's
That
probably
I
happened
think
to you
most
guys?
people even have that memory.
Nope.
True. I don't have a memory of that.
Nope.
Right. So, see, that was my first memory, so I thought there was, like, something before. But it turns out there wasn't anything before.
So you're free.
And apparently your soul's not trapped in a coin. Or at least not that coin.
Nope.
Right.
You might
So
not
that's
even
pretty
have
cool.
a soul.
That's the downside.
You might
There's
be
a
a construct
possibility.
of time.
I'm time itself.
That's
All
not
right.
what I said.
So if not Hera, who else do we know here? Anybody?
Ah. Trying to think of who we should just go to these type bars. We're here.
Where people get stabbed.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
more of our... Yeah.
It does seem to be more our speed.
Stabby bars.
Yeah, we don't go to the fancy places. So,
Fancy places require more money.
that's usually, yeah, why we go to the cheap ones.
Is
Yes,
there
we're
an area of Bubs that is a little bit classier?
Yeah, I wish there was like a directory that could show us that, but I don't think there is.
Mhm.
I would say
I
as you
don't
kind
know.
of
You are
veer
here.
down the different layers, like looking over some of these railings to different spaces, Mal, give me a perception check as you're trying to look for somewhere that's a little classier. Maybe more put together at least.
A little more well-to-do, hoity-toity.
14. I would say further down it looks more put together. The deeper you go.
Like, in?
Yeah, we just got to go to the heart of this place. I bet it's like the club at the center of, like, you know, the bar at the center of this place.
All right. Let's head down.
The answer lies in the heart.
But,
of battle.
you know, watch out for random stabbings and also mind flare.
Yeah.
Sure.
True.
As you guys are delving down, I would like... Well, how are you guys going about this? Just looking?
Yeah.
Nonchalantly.
Nonchalant looking? Give me an
I feel like we're pretty chalant.
Give me a group
Oh,
investigation
you might be
check.
chalanting.
As you're looking around, kind of like stop by a lair, walk up like kind of an alley, just see along what you find. Pretty
From
good
what
so
20.
far.
All of us, or
From everyone. A group investigation check, because you're all trying at this.
Yeah.
Very much trying at this. And yeah, I'd say going down about 10 or so layers. Not at the heart of it. But see these wide stretches of which do look more like streets, but some of them are like boardwalks, others are like, see, concrete in places, like with puddles, the occasional growth of vines growing here, even though there's no sunlight for them to grow. It's weird. Another weird thing would be that there's sufficient gravity here on this asteroid. But yeah, going down it does seem a little loosely more organized instead of hodgepodge into more of these. Yeah, I would say less alleys, more streets. It's wider and more open space. Kind of also visibility would go up. Like you would see, particularly one establishment, I would say before you even get to the establishment, you would note that you would see in pairs occasional like zombie looking people. Like, not necessarily undead, but like just that kind of staggering stance.
Like mindless.
Yeah, mindless looking people.
Like if they were enthralled.
Searching around, looking. But just to kind of get the vibe check. And you would also notice less people with like the kerchiefs that you had seen up top. So the further down you go, the less of Bub's presence is felt. But you eventually find this kind of like at an intersection where you'd see like a crow's nest sticking out of the ground, like a little watchtower. But attached to the crow's nest is one of those like a trident wielding. What's the front of the ship thing called? The cool thing.
Oh, we said this before.
Yeah.
One time.
I know we've been over this, and I can never
forget.
remember.
Boy. Someone in the comments, tell me what that's called. It's gonna drive me
Cool
nuts.
thing.
The cool thing
thing.
at the front of the ship,
The
the bow,
figurehead. Isn't it
the
just a
figurehead?
figurehead?
Yeah, the figurehead.
Figurehead.
There you go. Yeah, sometimes it's so simple. Yeah, the figurehead. But you would see like ropes and doors going into places, stairs kind of going down to like some of these streets don't connect very well because it's like pieces of different wood or concrete or ceramic or I wouldn't say plastic, but metal occasionally. Parts congealed together. But at this intersection, you would see kind of like large spikes jutting out around a large entryway with kind of laid back in a broken, comfy chair. Gift kind of smoking a cigar. In like old like army gear. Has a rifle by his side. One of the classic army hats. And a small line of people waiting to get in to this large establishment. Also, you would note that there are several skeletons and bodies impaled on these spikes. No fresh ones, but they're also large bodies, like giant-sized. And the entryway is clearly like probably like 20 by 20 foot entryway that just goes to darkness, where you can hear this like kind of dim, kind of effervescent feeling coming from within there. You feel you might have found a place that looks exclusive. Or a little finer, at least on the interior.
This is a good start, at least.
If we can get in.
You
Well,
would
just
you would
get
see
in
a
line.
few people lined up.
Do they look? What are they wearing? What do they look like?
Mostly in fancy attire.
Oh God.
You would see, but you would also see another individual who's wearing like full plate, ready to go in, like greasy full plate, and another one wearing like just a simple red robe, but hair kind of done up nicely. But yeah,
No
it,
Is it a cooler red?
the cloak would be red, sure. Yeah. Is it cooler red? No, it's red.
Gotcha.
Fire truck red.
Fire truck red.
Well,
Can I-
you don't.
Can I change my outfit to make it look my coat
Mm-hmm.
to make it look a little fancier?
Absolutely.
Clean myself off a little bit and be like,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
linen
my,
pants. Yeah. Well, you
just
got
the jacket.
the sweet jacket.
Pop the collar up a little bit.
I'll make sure the earring is prominently displayed.
As you guys just waiting in line.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not gonna talk to the bouncer. We might be on the list.
Malcolm,
Could
you're
just
good
be
at
standing
talking
here
to
for a
people,
while.
right? You're good at it, right? You can talk to.
I'm
No, not you, buddy. No,
no.
you're worse than me.
No. He said no.
I think Aethel should do it.
What
He's
about
the
Yeah.
dragon. He's the dragon.
Yeah,
He's good with people in bars.
that's true. You're a
That's-
professional drinker.
Just let them know you're the dragon, and they'll
Mhm.
have to say yes.
Let's say right away, sir. Right this way.
I'm sure it carries weight here.
They know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Why not? Why wouldn't they know? Sure, I can go talk to him.
Okay.
I'll go up to the bouncers, I guess they are.
Yeah, it's just there's a gift kind of leaned back in a chair. See a rifle at his side. As you kind of walk up, he stands up, stretching his legs. Hi.
Is there a wait to get into this establishment?
Yeah.
How long is the wait?
Gonna be a minute.
So 60 seconds?
Could be.
Okay, we'll wait.
You're the dragon.
We just have to wait 1
You
minute.
didn't mention you were the dragon.
Faithful buddy. He's being figuratively, not literally.
I think it's going
An
to be longer than
esti-
1 minute.
An estimated time of 1 minute could be up to 2 minutes, but that's still not that long either.
I look at the line.
There's just like 3 or 4 people in it.
We'll try again in 1 minute. How about that? Maybe 2. We'll try again in 2 minutes, and then you can
We'll
go
just-
talk to him.
We're gonna stand in line.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting
1 to 2
getting in
minutes.
line.
In the meantime, I would say if there was somewhere I could kind of like tuck out,
Sure, absolutely there
Outside.
is. Yeah.
do a little alter self, change my attire to kind of match that of the people that were already waiting. A little bit
Sure.
fancier.
A little fancier. As you guys wait in line a minute or 2. The line doesn't move.
Ahem.
Just kind of like looking to the ground, kicking rocks.
go.
That's what the other
Yeah.
people are doing too.
I'm gonna nudge the person in front of me. Hey, how long does it usually take to get in this place?
What? No, I've never gotten in. I've been waiting here for weeks.
Weeks?
You've
Yeah.
not left in 2 weeks?
No, I leave and come back every day. I'm just hoping, you know?
Hmm.
Do you know how you get in? Like, what the requirements?
The guy said if I wait long enough, he said it'll be a minute. I'm like, okay, yeah, a minute, right? Minute.
So we waited a minute, so then we just go in, right?
Well, I don't know. He shot the last guy that tried that.
What if we shoot him first?
I hadn't
Just
thought
saying.
about that, but I don't know if I'd want to go into a place I gotta shoot my way in. That was kind of like the whole vibe, but like, you know, like,
But you want to go into a place where they treat you like shit and you have to stand outside for weeks?
well, I saw a bunch of cool people go in, so I just
It's
wanted
time
to,
to get even.
wanted to hang
It's
out with
time
my
to get even,
friends.
man. Don't even think about it. Just shoot the guy. Do it.
When did you see these cool people
it.
go in? And
Well,
how
my-
do you know they were cold?
My friends go in there like every other day or so.
How do they
How
get
did they
in?
get in?
And they can't get you in?
I
They're not
guess
your
not.
friends, bud.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, how did they get in? Did they have to wait for weeks?
I don't know.
It's okay.
Have you
I
ever
They never
asked
told me.
them?
I told
I'm going up to talk to the gift. I got this. Don't worry.
As you kind of go up to talk to him, I want everyone to give me a perception check.
Wait, is this a GIF or a GIF Yankee?
A GIF
That's a-
with an
Okay,
F.
gotcha.
A
Yeah, the
hippo,
hippo
guys.
type.
Okay.
A perception check, please.
Them hippomins?
From who?
Everybody.
Everybody.
1 perception check. Rolled. Not
Right.
great. That's pretty good.
Fair enough. Oh, Blake, you would notice it. As this individual, this will be the red-robed individual. As Tobias is walking by, he takes something out of his pocket.
It's in Tobias's pocket?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna
And then
immediately...
he starts walking away.
Nope. I'm gonna come up behind him and put him in a full Nelson.
Give me a
No half.
athletics check.
Suck it,
The
nerd.
24. You immediately grab him like, what are you doing? Hey. No, I was just waiting to be cool.
What'd you take?
What? Didn't take nothing.
Drop it. I saw you do it. Drop it.
Give me an intimidation check.
Well, I mean, I've got him in a full Nelson.
I'll give you advantage.
I'm gonna need it.
He's gonna say no, and then you just stand there.
And 17's
I
pretty
don't
good,
I
though.
don't think you're gonna need it.
Well, with plus
17
0,
still.
so.
The 17, like, fine, just pocket. I don't know what I took. It's just sticking out.
I'll go into a half Nelson and then take whatever's in his pockets. Everything that's in his pockets. All of it.
Okay.
Take the whole pocket out.
There's a potion of healing that he took from Tobias.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
24 gold and 12 silver.
And you have a
And
pocket
was this the
now.
guy that we were talking to in line?
Yeah.
Or is this somebody? Oh, good. I'll like shove him down,
Like, hey,
tell him to fucking scram. Put an egg in your shoe and beat it, kid.
you scram.
No. Nice.
Kind of like kicks the ground a little bit. Looks over at you guys. Lean to Oblate. That was pretty cool.
Hopefully I get to get in. But you'll never
It's a
get in.
red robe.
Get in.
No.
Want want everyone to give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Another one?
Another one.
He's stealing from you right now.
God.
I'll re-roll that with my nat one.
Garbage.
I would say Oblate and Dr. Jellybean would notice. That, yeah, he's trying to get into your pocket of your jacket, Oblate.
Okay.
Hey, get your hand
I'm
out
gonna
of
pull out
here.
my gun and just immediately stick it right under his
Hey,
chest.
whoa. I was just trying to go for the cool kids do like the chest bump thing. I was just trying to be cool, man.
Saw your fingers. I saw your
Not
sticky
cool.
fingers.
I got nothing.
You're right. You're about to lose your head too.
I think he told you
So
to scram.
get out of here.
Okay. And he just
Still
runs.
feel like I'm gonna go for another pocket.
Nah, just 2 times.
Just 2 times. As he runs up.
Third strike gets you shot.
Mm-hmm.
But
Tobias, I got a potion of healing
Tobias,
back.
Tobias, as you kind of see this commotion as you're walking up to this GIF, who stands at attention. Yeah. Oh,
Hey, I want to get into this place. How do I go about that?
I don't know. You tell me.
I guess I just walk right in then, huh?
Nah.
Okay.
Try again.
I cartwheel in.
Oh, I think you're getting further from it.
Put him in a full Nelson.
Oh, okay. I tell you how to get it. How we get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But not walking and not cartwheeling.
I wonder if he's even been in there.
Probably a little more
Huh.
complicated than that.
So, can I see inside?
There's like a tapestry covering most of it, like kind of like semi-translucent.
Huh. Can I create a time gust on the other side of it?
Give me a perception check. See if you can actually see through it.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can see into it.
Oh, I got it. And at that, I'll make a time ghost that looks like a really well-dressed Tobias inside, and I'll switch places with it.
Oh, you look fancy all of a sudden.
And then it'll just disappear
Shit.
in a moment.
Cocks his gun, runs inside.
Hide.
Give me
Find someone-
give me a stealth check.
walk in.
Right? He's busy doing something else.
With a 12.
Oh, terrible.
I'm gonna let you know that's a failure.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my second wind ability to.
Okay.
Let me roll a d10.
15 is just enough as you enter inside the club, where you're all fam. Is this the right one? The little song's called Too Cool, so I had to go with it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah, as you enter in here, you guys outside just see the GIF running inside, shotgun ready, just looking around. Tobias, you're kind of hiding in like a booth nearby. You're small, easily finding a good place to hide. Dim lit interior, the finer clientele. You would see wait staff, kind of wearing the classic like server, kind of like the white and black. But yeah, dimly lit, just people just chilling. It is a place for straight chilling. What's everyone doing outside? Yeah, he's still looking around for you.
So
Stay-
I'm looking it through the window. Be like, where'd he go?
you have a window?
Sure, it does now.
Can I see the booth where Tobias?
It's like semi-translucent. Give me a perception check to see if you see Tobias.
Oh man, because I've been rolling great. On
DC's 15.
I didn't want to get out of the single digits. I've been pretty consistent.
Yeah. You have lost sight of Tobias. In fact, you've lost sight of the GIF. One of the people who's waiting in line just kind of like starts whistling. I can't whistle, otherwise I would. And just like kind of like hands in pocket and just like starts strutting in. Don't mind if
All right,
how you get in.
let's make a
I'm gonna
break.
call that guy.
Do that,
I'm gonna Misty Step.
Okay.
The one that gives me the invisible condition.
For a moment, you get one turn of invisibility.
Yep, I'm just gonna basically teleport inside.
All right. I would like a group stealth check then.
Okay.
I'll include Tobias in this one. I'm going to give Malcolm advantage at the moment for this instance because he's invisible for a moment to kind of find a place in there as you enter into this bar, this tavern.
Do you want me to roll another one? Or
Yeah, I'll let you roll another one. I'll tell you what, I'll let it be your call. You can add to the group by rolling another one, or you can take away by rolling another one if you roll bad.
Right. At +8. Should theoretically do better.
All right. As you kind of whisper to everyone, hey, get them to come to this discreet booth in the corner. As you have made it inside the establishment. What's the name of this establishment?
You said it was hazy.
Yeah, kind of like dim lighting and just this kind of effervescent feeling inside. And this sourceless music playing. Looks like a lot of wine being served as well, and harder liquor.
The Ice Lounge. Because it's so cool.
The Sanguine Spear.
I like that. I
Ooh,
like that.
I
I
like
like
that.
that. Yeah,
That's
we'll do
pretty
that.
good.
We'll
The
do that.
bloody spear? Gross.
Yeah,
Well, there's
exactly.
spears outside of it, weren't there, with
Yep.
giants on it?
Yep,
Yeah,
there
I
are.
like that.
As it looks more intimidating on the outside, on the inside, it's like just a cool little fine wood interior and quite a large place, so it's easy to get lost in. But as you have entered into the Sanguine Spear, that's where we're going to end tonight. As we're inside, that GIF will be looking for you guys for a while, or they'll be looking for Tobias for a while. Maybe the fancy Tobias. He doesn't know what he's looking for. But that is where we'll end tonight. So we have found some information on Tobias and have leads on things. We'll pick up there next week. Thank you guys for
Makes sense.
watching.
Thank you for
And-
watching.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Good night, guys.
See you next time.
Switch.
See ya.
Bye.
Night, internet.